again. So this one is going to be a little bit of a different one. Almost a story time, almost a love message to From Software. Today I just really wanted to talk about how From Software, Miyazaki, and Dark Souls as a whole changed me, where it came in at a certain point in my life, and what it did for me as a whole.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit in my bones.
So, don't mind what I did to Gideon there. Also, don't mind my voice. I did just wake up. I'm sure halfway through the video it'll be cleared up, but so I believe it was around December of 2020. I just got fired from my job as a cook. I really had nothing going for me. I was sitting on my couch with no high school education, no other type of job knowledge or anything like that, so I thought I was cooked. I thought that was it, so I was just sitting there playing Xbox every day. My brother, he ended up coming up to me and pretty much recommending me to play Dark Souls, saying if I was going to play something, it would probably be good for me to play something like this. And I was so confused. I didn't even understand what he meant by a game being good for you to play. But I gave it a shot. I thought, I've played games like this in this fantasy before. I've played Kingdoms of Amular, fucking Dragon Age. I really like those games, but Jesus Christ, it was nothing like that. And as soon as I got in, let me just say, it was around a 3-month learning process for me to get into Dark Souls and From Software products like I am now, but it worked. The first month was me slamming my head against Dark Souls 3 because that's what my brother had at the time, and I didn't understand it. I loved the concept. I loved the lore, the music. I mean, Jesus Christ, let me shut up and let you listen to the music for a second. Despite all that, despite the beautiful voice acting, the beautiful creature design, the beautiful this, that, and the other, during that first month, I gave up. I simply didn't understand it. Until I put the controller down, I came back like a week later, finally touching some grass, getting off my couch, probably taking a shower, human things. I got back to it, and all of a sudden, I understood. I took my time with things. I read boss movements. It was for the first time ever playing a video game. It didn't feel like random bullshit. It felt scripted. It felt like any mistakes were actually my own mistakes. Because another preface, I played all From Software games offline. I know that is a sin, but at the time of playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I just didn't have Xbox Gold or anything like that. I was kind of slugging it out at the times. This was also the first game I ever played where I truly felt immersed, This didn't feel like I was playing a boss fight. It really felt like I was fighting against, not even fighting, maybe for my life, but really more battling these ancient creatures and deities. So what did I do as soon as I found this newfound love for Dark Souls? I went on a deep dive. I started watching videos about the lore, and God, the lore, it's insane. Like, if Miyazaki simply wrote books, I would buy them on bulk. But watching these lore videos, it made me find an even deeper love, because it's not just a beautiful game. There's beautiful stories that on my playthrough I didn't even know, because I was just killing everything, unfortunately. So then I thought, well, I'm done with Dark Souls 3, but that's gotta be the best, right? It's the newest. So I played Dark Souls 2, which I knew there was already some backwash around. But oh my god, me personally, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. And once I was done with Dark Souls 2, I went to Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 1 somehow gave me a nostalgia that I didn't even know I could have, because I've never played Dark Souls 1 before in my life, but it gave me feelings like I did. God damn it. Like, there truly are not enough words of praise I could give From Software. I mean, they use live orchestras for their OSTs, which is absolutely insane, and you can tell it feels absolutely amazing. If you play this game with some good headset, oh my god, the bass. But that ain't it right now. But with all the happy words of praise, I do have to say, me playing this was, as my brother said, at a very good time, because I really did not have anything going for me. I didn't think I was going anywhere. I really probably wasn't. So playing this was the only thing I had. So I put probably 100, 200 hours into every single Dark Souls game. And then, I saw the trailer for Elden Ring. And I was a new fan, but I was a goddamn fan. And life hit me. I moved. I got a new job. A lot of stuff happened. So I didn't get to play everything when I wanted to. I finally got to Elden Ring, and it gave me a beautiful feeling just like I expected. But it's a weird idea that I did a lot of things thinking of Elden Ring. So I do want to say thank you, Miyazaki, thank you, Dark Souls, thank you, everything. Because, it, as weird as it is to say, I feel like I can positively say Dark Souls saved my life. I mean, for sure, as campy, cringe, or as stupid as it is, I definitely understand if that's what you think. But the whole idea of Dark Souls, I mean, at least a idea of Dark Souls is perseverance, to keep going, the struggle of humanity. And I took that and I used that as a message for my life, as to keep struggling, to not give up, to be a human, to not let go of my humanity. And Demon Souls, Sekiro, and Bloodborne all came once I had a PlayStation. They all gave amazing feelings too, but maybe that's a video of its own. But for now, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are my absolute loved children of dark fantasy. And there's definitely a lot more to say, but maybe when I write a script. For now, thank you for watching or listening, or even just pressing on the video. But thank you, Miyazaki. Thank you, From Software.